What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. It's Monday. We're down here to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville and Real Housewives of Potomac. So I'm going to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac after Huntsville, just because that's the order in which it came on Saturday. Overall, the episode was pretty good. Again, I don't know what it is. I mean, Melody's behavior, this is what I was telling Nate. Who was I telling? I had to be telling Nate. Like, I think Melody might got it twisted. I think Melody might believe that the support that she got from her divorce with Martell, I think that she believes that those same people like her. Like, I think she believes people really fuck with her. Like, because Melody is whack as hell. Like, she is so whack. She's whack. I was like, the way she was talking to, the way her and Destiny were engaging with each other, and all of the nonverbals, the rolling the eyes, the fake little laughs, the don't talk, it was weird. And I was like, why do you have an attitude with Destiny? Destiny felt a way about this woman saying something about her ex-husband. Don't you understand? Wouldn't you understand if I brought a bitch to a party, your party, and she said that, oh, I was with Martell. I mean, I saw Martell at this event, and I thought it was you, but it was this other girl. She was real pretty. But it wasn't you. I'm sorry. How would you feel? And then you sitting up there like Destiny really doesn't have anything to be annoyed about. Destiny, you have a problem communicating, and I'm sure that was probably the breakdown in your marriage. It was communication, because all you guys have odd ways of relating to each other when there should be like compassion present. I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking too deep into it. Maybe it's not that deep. But I was just like, I didn't like the way Melody and Destiny were going back and forth. I just didn't like that. It was a moment when Melody kind of broke out in laughter, but the laughter was really, 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 really rehearsed and really, 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 really fake. I hope she's not trying to be an actress anywhere, because the fake laughter, I was like, why is she acting like that? Like, ugh, that's so weird. That is so weird. Anyway, when we get down to the thing,
I have never guilty. Okay, y'all girls ready? Destiny, read it out loud.
Have you ever been a side chick?
Never.
So have you ever been a side chick? They playing this game at Taco Tuesday. I skipped over to when her and Melody had their conversation, because it was just the way that Melody was acting, that it was just like at the forefront of my mind, and I didn't want to miss that in our review. But they played Never Have I Ever, and the question was, have you ever been a side chick? Everybody looking at Kimmy. So I'm convinced that Maurice did not exit his relationship and was not honest as he exited his relationship with Kiowa. I'm convinced, because I don't know why everybody keeps looking at Kimmy as if Kimmy was really legitimately the side chick. But women have a funny way of positioning a woman. Even if they know that you wasn't a side chick, if there's any chance that there will be some overlapping, then you was a side chick. No matter if they was divorced, separated, if you were married at the time you started dating Kimmy, you was a side chick by technicality. Whether he was on his way out or not, in the technicality, you were a side chick. So she didn't answer the question. I mean, she was looking crazy when she asked the question.
I would never. How you? I would never.
Right. So I would never whatever, but I'm guilty because the person didn't tell me that they were in a relationship.
And what's yours, Cammy?
So we're starting
A lot of women have been a side chick and not know it because you believe you didn't read the Yelp reviews and you believe, or you ignore the Yelp reviews and you believe everything he's telling you. So that happens. That happens so many times, and it happens when somebody is not telling the truth, or the woman is just willing to ignore that she knows that something's not right. Like he might be in another relationship, because sometimes you'll have signs and sometimes you won't. Sometimes it's in every situation. Sometimes it's every situation. Sometimes.
You been a side chick, Cammy?
What did I say?
And then Letitia, you asking Kimmy, has she been a side chick, while you set up 2 seasons ago and let Kiowa call Kimmy a side chick. So you have let me know that you believe that Kimmy was a side chick. Now, that's just how it's gonna go, and I thought it was shady for her to say that, for her to ask her that, when first of all, bitch, you're my sister-in-law, and Kiowa was your sister-in-law, and you know what it is. So for Letitia to ask her that, I was like, girl, y'all some bitches. I could not, like the way that Melody was laughing at Destiny, in that, because it was a fake laugh, it wasn't a real, true, authentic laugh. She didn't, it was fake. I was like, I don't know. I would have told Melody, get out. I'm sorry. It's probably why I don't have no damn friends now. Because I would have been like, girl, go. You can leave. You can leave. Since you want to do this fake laugh, since you want to be Martell in this moment, you can go. Because I can't talk to you like this. Can you just leave and we can talk later when you decide not to act like Martell? Because you was acting just like Martell. I was like, ugh. And I really think what's the girl's name? What's the girl's name? The light-skinned girl that was married to Martell. Melody. I really believe that Melody thinks that the girls really like her. No, girl, we was just supporting you while you was getting a divorce from an 8 shit nigga. But low-key, you ain't shit either. I think that's what everybody realized. Like, Melody ain't shit either. She ain't shit either. So, you know. Hold on. Okay, they talk about giving fellatio. Letitia, don't nobody want your dolphin mouth nigga. Don't nobody want his ass. Don't nobody want that misogynistic man. Nobody. And if they do, they'll probably be able to have him. You and Wanda ain't stopping nothing or nobody. Just so we're clear. Okay, what happened after that? I don't remember the details of the thing. She wanted to talk to Melody. Oh, so Letitia goes up. Hey, Crow, he's so tired and through. Look at him. Letitia goes up to, I'm about to call it Moore Manor. What is it called? Scott Manor. Is it called Scott Manor? She goes up there. Marsau comes up there to meet her. They are realizing that they can't really work with family. You're not going to get the quality job and the time schedule that you want. So she's really upset about that. But then she also brings up that a woman sent Melody some images of Marsau hugged up on somebody in a club and had receipts. And when she talked about what the receipts, he was looking like, what the receipts look like, basically it was him and some other people. And it basically, for her, it didn't bring up any red flags for her.
I guess we'll be talking back to Uncle Mike, huh? That he's not. Yeah, because I guys was new for it, so cool. It was like fun to therapist with me. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that.
So he said he's not going back to the therapist. I don't know. It's like I don't know, girl. I don't know.
I was like, well, let me see the video. They're taking videos. They ain't got nothing better to do.
Yeah, they don't have nothing better to do, Marsau. Don't try to downplay somebody taking video of you. out in a club with some people. This time, the shots they took didn't show what you were doing. So you are on notice, like Wendy put Giselle on notice. You're on notice. People are videotaping you and sending it to the cast. So while you're so arrogant, it's the arrogance for me. I think a part of the arrogance is knowing that if he were caught, he can probably swindle his way out of it by like sweet talking or fast talking Letitia. That's the arrogance that comes from, that I get from him. It's really unattractive. It's very unattractive. They don't want us to be great. Maybe you should ask your husband, do you want us to be great? Because it's a lot of shit going on. It's a lot of shit going on. Now, here's the thing. Do you think it would have been okay for Melody to take that information and talk to the other women about it instead of talking to Letitia about it? Do you think it would have been okay? Because that's what they're doing over there on Potomac. They're seeing rumors and they're talking amongst each other about it instead of talking about it to the person who the rumor is about. And that creates a space where people feel like you doing shit on purpose. You're being messy on purpose, right? Anyways, what happened after that? Oh yeah, so Destiny and what's the girl's name? Melody, they meet up. They're having this conversation. Melody brings over a watermelon. She basically says at the end of this conversation, she says, well, if the watermelon is sweet, then we'll remain friends. If it's not sweet, then we can end our friendship. And she's like, you putting our friendship on a watermelon? So they cut the watermelon and it comes up sweet. But the thing about it is that first, I think there was too much time between the time that you sat down and talked then with the incident. Yeah, I did not like the way Melody was talking to Destiny at that party. I don't know who the fuck you think you are. That's how I'm like, who do you think you are? Like, girl, who you think you are? Like, I really think Melody has like a I don't know. I really think she has a different perspective of the support that she got. I think she sees the support that she got in her divorce as support for her. And it's not support for you, it's supporting you against somebody else. But otherwise, don't nobody really fuck with you, Melody. Cause you ain't shit. You and Martell are the same person. Like, y'all are the petties. You brought that girl for a reason, and then you didn't say anything at the moment. And then you were like, well, is he a cheater? Like, trying to get stuff out. It was just a mess. It's a mess. Anyways, let's see what happened. They took the boys. They honor the boys over the girls. So they took all the boys to honor them about their 8th grade graduation or whatever. And they're all going, and they give them this, this speech about being men and all this other stuff. And great. Okay. I don't think you can be an upstanding man of society and treat your wives and be misogynistic men. I don't know. Not to me. Anyways, they're at their little graduation party and everybody's there. Everybody, Destiny, the guy with the Cadrick, is that his name? With the cornrows. Miss Wanda was there. Everybody was there. Miss Wanda and Marsau have their little back and forth. And then Miss Wanda starts talking to Melody about Martell. Now, I thought it was odd that last season it was she can get any man she wants. This season, it's like no man's going to want you with 4 kids. And it's like there's so many women, older women, younger women, who believe and think like that. While it may be, it may decrease Melody's dating pool with the amount of children that she has, but it's easy to probably meet a man who has children who may not want any other children and wants to get with Melody and her 4 children. You never know. Melody could run into a Brady Bunch situation. You know what I'm saying? He has 4 kids. You have 4 kids. We all together. The Brady Bunch. you never know. So for her to take that stance, it's not uncommon for men and women. Like, the value of a woman goes down when she has been in proximity with a man and has children with him and is no longer with him. Her value in our community goes down. So she's letting her know that you're not as valuable as you think you are with 4 kids. What man is going to want you with 4 kids, right? And there are men who will marry women with children, right? That's not, it's not uncommon, but it's used to like, it's used as a weapon. Like, it's unfortunate that your children can keep you from, you know, this idea that having children can keep you from finding happiness again. Like, it's really like that take. It, like I said, it's not uncommon, it's expected, but it's like kind of messed up because last season, when you were in support of Melody, when she was being cheated on and another baby being created in her marriage, outside of her marriage, within her marriage, you were telling Martell she can have any man she wants. You look fine, girl. She was pumping her up like the old women do, but those same old women will come back and tell you, girl, you need to get back with the man who harmed you. You need to get back to the man who emotionally abused you and physically abused you by putting your life at risk by sticking his raw penis in another woman's vagina that we don't know where she came from. Coleslaw, yeah, like Funky Dineva named her. She's a side dish. Coleslaw. An ignorant side dish at that. An ignorant motherfucker. You went and had a baby with the most ignorant motherfucker out here. Like, Martell is trash. Like, every decision, that girl is ignorant as hell. Every time I hear her talk, I'm like, what was y'all talking about, Martell? But the maturity level was probably exactly the same. Anyways, she tells Melody, basically, she was like, Melody's like, well, you marry him then. I thought it was kind of cute the way that he was like saying, I always love Melody and this and that. They're always going to have chemistry. They're like essentially the same person. Right? Because together as a duo, when it was against Marsau and Tisha, they was a dynamic duo. Right? So they still have that chemistry, and that's okay. And, you know, they had a good time or whatever, but Maurice and Kimmy talked to Oomph and Tiffany, and Oomph and Tiffany sat down, and Tiffany started crying because what you start crying for? You thought you was going to be able to talk about somebody's child and their parent not come and be like, listen here, girl, we're not doing this. And you know just as well as anybody that when you put something out about a child, a black child, boy or girl, let's be very clear, because little girls in school, they getting suspended. Little black girls, let me be clear, they getting suspended just as much as little black boys for no reason other than being black and your behavior is somehow aligned with some misbehavior or misbehaving. So they're targeted just as much as little boys. The school to prison pipeline is for all the blacks and brown kids. Understand me. I really don't understand, but we live in a patriarchy, so the first thing you gotta say is the boys. Like exactly like them giving the boys, having this party for the boys. I hope that we have enough seasons to see the party for the girls. When we gonna protect the legacy of these little girls? When we gonna uphold the legacy of these girls? Because these girls, when they become adults, they're going to school, they're graduating school, they're getting into jobs and getting into corporate positions. Yes, and taking care of themselves. So I'm trying to figure out, when the fuck are we going to uplift these girls and stop uplifting these men who average $40,000 a year when they get up and grown? Hello? Okay. Because these women, they're running households around this motherfucker. So I'm trying to figure out when we going to start uplifting these girls. Because these girls, low-key, is running the world. But let's talk about the boys. So if you say something about a little black boy, it can stick with him forever. And that's just what it is. And that's how it ended. And she started crying. Kiowa came over there. You had both of, see, you wasn't counting on both of his parents to be there. and to say, hey girl, what you did was out of order. You were out of order. And that's not how we operate around here. So get your shit together, wipe your little tears up, and then after you thought about it, now you mad at Maurice because he confronted you, which is what he was supposed to do. Maurice didn't do anything no other parent would have done. Some parents wouldn't have even gave a shit. But you have a parent say, hey, the perception of my child means a lot to me. And you're not going to single-handedly get on TV, mention something, be shady about it. What? Vaping or something? Girl, you know what the fuck it was. Anyways, that was pretty much it. Melody came over. Melody, that was none of your business to come over there with Maurice and Kimmy and Kiowa. Oomph and Tiffany were handling it well on their own. Okay? They didn't need you. They get outside and the men are talking about the women, and they're talking about Martell. They're asking Martell questions about his relationship. He looking crazy. And that was pretty much it. Y'all let me know what y'all think of the episode. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.